Hey guys, it's your boy Vibhag with more Multi-Thread content, and today we have another Hulk video. Hopefully, Hulk coming to the meta with this new Apocalypse Abomination uniform. Apocalypse got a buff, so we'll talk about him later on. So he looks well, kind of like Resident Evil bioweapon sort of thing, but less of a zombie. But he's a zombie now, with this specifically with this uniform. Now, if you remember the base abomination, why I'm kind of concerned about is because he gives you 20% chain hit damage to Hulk, basically Gamma allies, and 45% damage. Now that they have changed it, now it's a flat 60% damage increase to the villain types for Gamma allies, as well as basically ignore target dodge rate, and they move the chain hit here on the uniform effect to himself only. So this is kind of concerning, and I don't know why they could not just keep the 20% chain hit damage and increase it by 15%, 60% to villain types, which will make actually Hulk pretty much strong. The artifact is gonna be a must-have if you're using Hulk with him right now. But in this team up, I don't have the actually artifact right now on this one. He has CDP of energy, but doesn't make any difference. He does slightly more damage now before, so that's how it is. And we do have a Hulk right now, and as I mentioned previously also, he's one of the easiest characters to build. You just basically need HP Odin's blessings, right? And right now we are running a CTP of regeneration. Now brilliant or mighty doesn't make a much difference. Brilliant to mighty in terms of max HP is very small difference, so I don't think it's gonna make any much of a big difference, maybe slightly. And on the cards we do have about 45% HP on this card. So it's not like OP setup for this guy, just a few HP Odin's blessing, and that's all. And this is how we will be working on. So we'll be doing a run to compare the old uniform versus the new uniform for Abomination and see if it actually makes a difference for Hulk's score in ABX. I will be doing a Dr. Octopus comparison probably later on, because I think now Hulk should be stronger than Dr. Octopus. But as I said previously, I think we did the comparisons previously when this uniform came out. We tested out regeneration, we tested out mighty rage. Mighty rage was slightly better than regeneration, and brilliant rage definitely was much better than regeneration. And brilliant rage obviously was the best. If you're running, comparatively, I said previously that if you're running a mighty, you might be able to score more with the Hulk compared to Dr. Octopus, depending on what you like playing with. Although the score difference was not huge, so it was actually not worth changing to Hulk. And most people, again, Hulk is also a really nice PvP character, so most people do want to keep using him for PvP. So that's there. The difference is basically the usability of the character versus the score increase that he's giving was just not worth it for switching to a CDP of Rage. And with the regeneration, he just does pretty good in basically all of the game modes. So we just figured out that yeah, regen probably will be the best for Hulk in terms of overall value. Now that we have the new Abomination uniform, they kind of messed it up. They could have gave Abomination probably 60% HP leadership instead of the 60% zombie type ally leadership, unless maybe someone like Hulk could get a zombie uniform in the future, which kind of will be kind of stupid. Hulk got like a lot of uniforms lately. He had the Immortal Hulk uniform, which made him amazing with the HP base. Now he have this uniform, which actually made him pretty good actually, but it doesn't make whole lot of value to switch from the previous Immortal Hulk uniform to this uniform, because he's mainly usable for Alliance Conquest and probably sometimes Otherworld Battle. Some people use that in certain restrictions. Now, like, again, coming back to the same point again, why would you take out the 20% chain hit damage, and like they should have kept it, increased the damage from 40 to 60% or 45 to 60%, made Hulk absolute meta, like definite meta. Dr. Octopus has been in the game for like forever, just like Magneto was right before. Now Doctor Strange is much useful. We will be getting down to that, probably testing out Weapon Hex, because I'm not sure what's going on. And in fact, I tried to do the patch notes video yesterday. I was getting some issue, and I was not able to upload the video somehow. So yeah, kind of missed on that. Anyways, so we should be able to score around, I think we have gotten this score previously also. I'm not sure if I showed you this regen run, but yeah, we get around 17 million with regen Hulk without the Abomination on this one. Now, when we switch to the Abomination uniform, that's gonna make some noticeable difference, and I did see that. It is better, it is better. Even if they took out the 20% chained damage, although the increase in basic damage dealt and the ignore dodge does help, and it is better. But how much better, that will be the case, and that will be the decider if Abomination uniform actually is going to be a must-have or not. Although this is a seasonal uniform, so 1750 crystals is the full price. You should get this uniform because maybe in the future it might just be useful, like other uniforms. Some uniforms like Kingpin are kind of really bad uniforms to get on a full price. And although it was basically meta for maybe 1 or 2 months, I suppose, maybe 1 month or something, I forgot, maybe 1 or 2 months, I forgot the timeline. Anyways, so but the uniforms are always useful somehow. You get them once a year, so I suppose you can spend the 1750 crystals. But the Black Friday is around the corner. It's October ending now, November, so just about a month from now we should get the Black Friday events plus the bingo going. So everybody should be focusing on the brilliant rages or the brilliant CDPs that you're probably going to get. Bingo is amazing value for all kinds of player actually. So I think everyone should be focusing on that, and maybe this could be a trap to lure you, or maybe around almost 2000 crystals in this uniform. So yeah, not worry, I'll definitely do I will be giving you some more insight on these characters, on this guy, to see what we can actually do. Now, we do lose a lot of damage here, but I tried to delay these two rovers, second and third, in a different run, and I was able to not cancel the first run. The score was similar. In fact, the score on this one was slightly better. So I suppose and I feel it might just be depending on your luck. It might just be depending on your procs as well, and as well as I suppose that's about it. And if you have the Abomination artifact, then yes, definitely you can add some more score to Hulk. So I suppose with the CDP of regeneration, Hulk might be a really good choice to score, because Hulk, I guess everybody is using CDP of regeneration on him. And specifically when you do not have a Mighty Rage or Brilliant Rage, that could simply mean that you can just use the regeneration, get the Abomination artifact, and should score maybe similar or maybe more than Dr. Octopus, depending on the build that you have. And this account also, that's why I chose this one. Although this Hulk does have a max theme, but the fact is that the main damage comes from the HP itself, and we tried it previously also. It doesn't actually make a whole lot of difference when having that. So you can see we are about maybe 300k over the base Abomination, so it does give you a score. So around a 300k score increase, I would say, is for without the Abomination uniform and with the Abomination uniform. So about 300k plus with the uniform, plus adding the artifact. So once we add the artifact, get more HP, we should be able to score, I suppose, 17.6, which is a really good score for Hulk. So if you like ask me if this uniform is actually worth it, it depends. It depends if you're using Hulk in both ABL or ABX. If you're just going to be using with regeneration in ABX, then I would say not worth it, because you need still Dr. Octopus for basically ABL. I'm not doing a comparison right now because Doc Ock on this account has a brilliant rage. So that's why I'm not doing a comparison at the moment. So if you ask me for like literally first impressions, I think it's a good uniform to get. 300k score increase if you're using Hulk. If you're not using Hulk, then I'm not sure why would you use him, unless you want to pair up Captain America with this guy with the zombie leadership, for PvP, which is kind of weird. I'm not sure if you should go for that or not. So my opinion will be wait. I would say for now, do not get this uniform. It seems like an increase for Hulk's score about 300k, plus the artifact should add. Previously, if we compare Brilliant Rage and exactly the same build, Dr. Octopus and Hulk was a slightly stronger, maybe 100k or so, or similar. Now with this uniform and the artifact, Hulk should be stronger in ABX, at least from Dr. Octopus. So I will be doing a video on that. So do not choose this uniform right now yet. Wait for the video, I would say, and I will try to do the video as soon as possible with more of the comparisons. Do let me know what you think about this video. Do let me know what you think about the Abomination with the uniform, and do you think they did a bad thing removing that chained damage also? Do let me know in the comment section what you think about that. And obviously, if you do enjoy the content, give this video a like, subscribe the channel if you are new, or well, for more information, turn on the post notifications as well. And as always, if you do enjoy the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.